Hey guys, welcome back to another video. So these players in the token market, the limited Galaxy Opal Michael Jordan, limited Galaxy Opal Kobe Bryant, and limited Galaxy Opal LeBron James, cost 1,750 tokens to complete. Now these are the Signature Series limiteds. So guys like Kobe Bryant, I believe there was 81. Jordan, there was 23, and LeBron, there was, I think, 200 something. They were going for millions and millions of MT. Now you can get it with tokens. It's the same card, same stats, except it's a token reward card, so you can't auction it off for MT. Now, that's a lot of tokens, and at this point in the year, probably the only way you're going to be able to do it is if you have a lot of cards in your collection and you turn them into tokens if you haven't already, or if you're in line to get this completionist reward for 3,000 tokens. As you can see, I am not. I don't even have one of these completed. But just because you can't get these players through the token market doesn't mean that you can't still profit, and it can't be an advantage to you. So naturally, because these players are highly sought after, and these tokens, you're only able to get them a certain way. They're not as easy as MT to get. There's a Moments Reward Challenge that just came out for 50 tokens for the Dwayne Wade Cover Moments Challenge. Otherwise, you're looking at Triple Threat Online, Triple Threat offline to get some tokens. As well as, multiplayer, My Team Unlimited. But otherwise, it's really these collections that can get you the tokens. And because of that, these players have absolutely skyrocketed in price. They're highly sought after. We'll look at the auction house really quick. We'll look at these silvers. I'll filter to 5,000 MT. And you'll see really quickly that there's not many up. You'll see the floor for some of these silvers. There's a few that just got put up for 32.5. But otherwise, it's like 4,500 is the lowest for some of these silvers. You look at some of these golds here. Let's lower this price down to 2,500 MT. See, there's no golds up for 2,500 MT. We go to 3,000 MT. There are a few up, so you can see golds that we're going for, 750, 800 MT are now 2,500 to 3,000 MT. And look at some of these bronze players. I was checking some of these out before. There's 6 bronze players up right now at 6,000 MT, and those are the cheapest. So, again, if you're not in line to get these players with tokens, and you're looking for a way to make MT to get some, really productive cards on your team through the auction house, you could sell some of these gold, silvers, bronzes in your collection that are just sitting there. Also, heat checks are going for a lot because each heat check collection, if you get all the players, you get 25 tokens. So heat check players that we're going for, 1,000 MT, 1,100 MT, are now over doubled in price. We'll see here. See this Paul George 1,000 MT. Able to get that. That was a nice snipe there. But you can see that was the only one up. Usually before I would filter at that same filter, that was at about 2,500 MT, you'd get, tens and tens and tens of cards. Usually over 100 cards at that price listing. You see here 3,000 MT. Only one up, Nikola Jokic. Again, usually there was plenty of heat check cards for that price. We'll bump it up a little bit here to 4,000 MT. As you can see, only 6 cards for 4,000 MT or less. So definitely look at selling your heat checks as well. Another thing you may want to look at selling is some of your jerseys. Now, the only uniforms that can turn into tokens are the city and the earned uniforms. So those ones you're going to want to look at. We'll look at here the Heat. Again, here the bid. This one's over 10,000 bid. If you just put it up for the 10,000 bid, it will likely sell for over that. So definitely consider doing that. I looked up some other uniforms as well, and they weren't up on the auction house even. We look at like the Pacers city uniform I was looking at. See if we can filter to that quick. You can see not up. I'll just make sure in case it's an away uniform. Not up. So, you can make some really solid MT right now, selling some of the stuff out of your collections. Also, you may want to consider selling some of your throwback players. These sets, 10 throwback players for each team gets you 15 tokens. And we'll just look at some of these here. You see this gold Elton Brand, 1-up 15K. You see this gold Henry Bibby, 1-up 35K. This gold Aaron McKie, 1-up, nearly 15,000. Check one of the higher tiered players here. George McGinnis, 2-up 7,000 is the cheapest. Again, there's not a lot of these players up. No matter what type of player looking at, throwback players, heat check, just your regular 2019 players, because they were highly sought after, high demand. And again, these heat check players, the heat check packs aren't available in the market anymore. Throwback packs aren't available, so these cards aren't getting spit out. So the people that had these either were collecting them or sold them on the auction house, and they're already getting bought up. So you're seeing very few cards on the auction house at all because people are just trying to get these tokens. So they're buying everything up, and now there's still a great demand for it, just the supply has run dry on the auction house. So I just want to give you guys that tip. If you're looking to liquidate stuff, now is definitely the time. Not only are we getting, closer to 2K20 inching ever so closely, with the cover athletes being announced today. But, obviously 2K19 winding down. There's really no use in you keeping some of these collection items. And now is a perfect opportunity to sell them. If you think you have a chance and you want to go for one of the signature limiteds, either Kobe, Michael Jordan, or LeBron James, you can certainly look to do these collections. However, I would only do them if you have a lot of the cards already. It's going to be very expensive for you to acquire them, if you're even able to at all. There's multiple cards that aren't even up on the auction house. And when they are, they're likely going to get bought pretty quickly and for a high price. So, weigh your options carefully. I definitely wouldn't, start putting these players into the collection for tokens unless you know 100% for sure you're going to be able to reach the 1,750 token amount. But that is the video. I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope you're able to make a lot of MT. I'm definitely going to be selling this stuff off and trying to pull packs or get some more players on my team for this stretch run here. The back 9 before 2K20 comes out in early September. But thank you guys for watching, and I will see you in the next one.